Mortal Kombat! Excellent. Choose your opponent. Scorpion. Hey, my little TCLs. Scorpion 72. And hey, he's one of my favorite guys. Scorpion from Mortal Kombat X. This is the previews exclusive Scorpion that just got released. This is a blood splatter Scorpion. Unless you saw some of my other videos with Mortal Kombat X here, I am working on getting the original Scorpion. It seems to be a little delayed, but hey, at least I got the blood one. So this is the figure from MEZCO, which I mentioned. MEZCO is doing an amazing job on these figures. So as you can see, it comes in this window box, well, not window box, but blister card packaging, showing you the figure inside and some of its little things, accessories. We're going to take a jump right into this and just take a look at the figure inside, because it just looks awesome. Oh, before I do that, I'll show you the back. So basically the back tells you a little background history of Scorpion, as well as shows you the accessories he comes with. Seeing how this is exclusive, the accessories he does not come with will be the two swords. So he does come with the two chain spears and his two alternate hands, but he does not come with the swords. Either way, let's take a look. Round 1. Fight. Hey, my little TCL. Yeah, I guess for like, you know, MEZCO, YouTube licensing, and Midway, that is my voice doing the Scorpion and all that kind of stuff like that. So just in case you pick up sound bites from the video game, I am not taking sound bites from the video game. I can ask you to the voice Raiden, Sub-Zero, Sonya, Scorpion, and that's what we're talking about right now. So, blood version of Scorpion, previews exclusive. So this is this figure, the regular version is out there. This version, what's different about it is he's got blood splatter all over him, because everybody knows that Scorpion is quite vicious. I remember actually way back, throwback story here, way back when me and my brother first discovered Mortal Kombat, like first with Mortal Kombat. We just happened to walk in the arcade game going, what is this? What the hell is this? And right away, I draw towards Scorpion. That's what I picked, and he went to Sub-Zero. And it's funny because me and brothers always know like that. I like the hot, he likes the cold. So it was kind of funny that how we just got drawn to these characters, and I went directly to Scorpion, which I did not know that his finishing move was like the fire and burning person and stuff like that. I just thought it was cool. He looked cool, and the name Scorpion because my name Scorpion 72, and I name is Scorpio. And for him, Sub-Zero, he just likes the cold and the whole ice thing. So it was pretty cool, funny in the same way. And who believe 20 plus years later, this franchise is still just as popular as it was, if not more so. And hopefully this round of figures that MEZCO is doing will get us a lot of those characters throughout the years that we've all come to love Mortal Kombat. Now, Scorpion is pretty much has the same articulation as the rest of the figures. His head's on the ball joint. His mask here does come off. They had a little plastic thing in the packaging. Now, it's kind of cool, but sorry, you might see a little goo on there. That's because I kind of put like sticky tack to keep it on, because this one here was really, actually I used maybe too much sticky tack. The mask was really coming off. Also, you can see that there is blood spatter here and stuff like that on his mask, on his face. There's actually some on his hood. And doing a close-up here so you can see the blood. It's all blood here in his arm. There's blood here in his chest. More in his arm. Even on the back of his gauntlets and stuff like that here, you could see a lot. Sorry, you could see a lot of blood and everything. They really splattered this character up, like even down to his knuckles and stuff. There's blood there and everything, and there's also a lot of blood here. So it's very adult oriented. That's why on the packaging it says 17 plus. It's not a kind of toy for kids to be bringing home to their parents who don't like this kind of thing. So this is probably why it's a previews exclusive. There are come out with actually some other versions of some other characters. Kato Khan is one of them that looks even more bloody than him, and that's another previews exclusive along with Katana and Quan Chi. He's more like translucent purple, and Katana, I believe she's also a blood version, which got blood splatter. Even on his pants, you can see the blood splatter there. They really just splattered him all over with little blood spots, which is pretty cool. And hey, it's in the nature of the game and the video game also. I did get 2 of these figures, just on a side note, and the blood splatter kind of different. It's kind of different from one to the other. This one seemed a little bit more bloodier than the other one. So if there's online retailer, well, not really online retailer, but a comic book shop that is nearby you, or whoever sells these type of get the exclusives, you might want to take a look and compare, so that way you can get the one that you want. Maybe you like him with a lot of blood splatter, maybe you don't like him with so much blood splatter, or just enough. That's up to you. So, as I said, head's on a ball joint, his waist turns left to right, shoulders on a ball joint, go up and down. Single articulation in the elbows with the swivel. He has a swivel at the wrist as well as articulation at the wrist. He also has a ball joint at the hips, swivel at the upper thighs, single joint at the knee, swivel at the knee. Then he has no calf articulation, but he has ankle rockers and ankle swivel. These figures are really solid. They feel sturdy, don't feel they're gonna break, don't feel loose, not gonna like fall apart and stuff like some of the other companies that have tackled the Mortal Kombat franchise. So I'm really happy with this. As I mentioned, he comes with 2 different hands. And he does come in any swords, so he is swordless. So if you have the original one, you can put the swords in here easily, or if you have any extra swords laying around, you can do that too. He has these open hands, which you just pop it out like that, which I like. It's very simple, but they're going really tight and removable. There's a little bit of blood splatter here on his hand, you can see. Not so much on the top. So he's got these like open hands. So now, he comes with 2 of these, the chain spears. My only gripe about this, because hey, every now and then I do have to say something that I do and don't like, and what I would have liked if these were a little bit longer. It would have been really cool. They're just a little bit longer. They get a real like, get over here type thing. There's blood splatter on that also. Oops, okay, put it on my hand. So on the spear, on the chain, just some blood splatter. So what you have to do is take out his hand, which I find this is really cool idea. One of the best I've seen in a long time compared to the other way they did Scorpion. Push the chain through the little peg there, put the loop, and there you go. It's flawless victory. It really looks like it's coming out from underneath his hand, which is really cool. I love this idea. I'm glad they finally did it, and it really gives that, you know, get over here type kind of like pose when he's fighting and stuff. So when you do like kind of like if you want to do like a display and stuff, you got that feel that it's really coming from underneath his gauntlets or through his hands, if those of you saw the movie. This is a pliable plastic, so it can stretch out. Oops, a little too much there. You pull its hand. So it is pliable, like I said before. My only thing is that it would have been cool if it was a little bit longer. Yeah, especially seeing how this was previews exclusive. It would have been really cool if they did that. Let's show you how it looks with both hands. So here he is with both hands, with the spears coming out. It looks really, really cool. I really love this figure. Not because that Scorpion's my favorite character, but that is kind of the reason. But yeah, it's just, they did an amazing job. They just did an amazing job with these figures. I can't praise them enough. And I can't wait to get the rest of them. The other thing he does come with is this skull here with kind of like a what you call it, rope, not rope, but straps through it. So it's pretty cool. It's translucent, very, very translucent. So you can see right through it. Kind of reminds me of like amber. So you know, that amber type rock. It's really cool. It does not glow in the dark or anything. Oops. It just looks really, really cool. Whose skull this is? Anyone's guess. Could be the latest opponent that he's defeated. It could be the head of Sub-Zero that he's carrying around. Thing to note is it does hook on right here. So he actually... Perfect. I wanted that out anyway because I wanted to show that he can carry it. Yeah, he can have this hooking on and carry it everywhere he goes, kind of to, I guess, intimidate his next opponent. Just showing that, hey, this guy isn't somebody who's likely to lose, and he's wearing the skull of his last victim type thing. He can hold it in his right hand. So you just have to put the strap through the boot and he can hold it in his right hand. That's kind of like a trophy type piece or something. But it's really, really nice. Overall, Scorpion is a 100% win for me. This figure is really amazing. If you got the regular ones, you know that you know what you're going to get. Like I said, it should be available on online retailers or comic book shops. MEZCO is really doing an amazing job with the Mortal Kombat line. I just hope it continues and we get really deep into the characters, because really, we need a really, really up-to-date Shao Kahn. We need a Sang Shun that would really, really be cool. I know it's not part of the Mortal Kombat X video game line, but hopefully they'll maybe go into Mortal Kombat, say, you know, classics type thing where we get some of those older characters. Scorpion there, get them while you can. You won't be disappointed, guaranteed. Alright, Scorpion saying it too, coming in for next time. Have fun, enjoy your toys, and keep playing. There we go. Ciao. Get over here!